Today we're going to install a SuperBrace fork stabilizer on this 2013 F6B Police Special. The tools you'll need for this job are a 5mm hex wrench, a 5mm socket, a ratchet, and a torque wrench. Before we start, make sure you have the correct SuperBrace for your year and make and model of motorcycle. Place your F6B on the center stand and make sure the front wheel is facing forward. Go ahead and disassemble the SuperBrace by removing the 4 5mm hex bolts. Once the bolts are removed, you can separate the two halves of the SuperBrace. We must now remove the front fender and the plastic fork protector from the F6B before we can install the SuperBrace. Using a 5mm hex wrench, go ahead and remove the 4 bolts that hold on the fender. There are 2 on each side, one at the top, one at the bottom. And take note that these bolts are different. The one with the rubber washer goes on bottom. There are 2 5mm hex bolts that hold the fork protector in place, in addition to a small push pin in the back. Go ahead and remove the 2 5mm bolts. A small plastic rivet is located at the back of the fork protector. It's hard to see when it's on the bike, so I'm going to show it to you here off the bike. And you can use a small flathead screwdriver to pop up that rivet so that you can then remove the fork protector and set it off to the side. The SuperBrace comes with the 2 top fork protectors already installed, but you'll need to install the 2 bottom protectors which are included in the kit. Locate the 4 small screws and attach the 2 bottom fork protectors as shown. Use a 12mm socket to loosen the 2 axle pinch bolts on each front fork. Now you're ready to install the SuperBrace. Place the front half of the SuperBrace, the part with the fork protectors, in place first, and make sure to line it up so that the top of the SuperBrace lines up with the top of the fork cap as shown. Now you're ready to install the back piece, or the back half of the SuperBrace. Line it up with the front half and install the 4 hex bolts and hand tighten each one. Using a torque wrench, tighten each of these bolts to 10 foot-pounds. Use the torque wrench to retighten the axle pinch bolts to the factory specifications. Now you're ready to reinstall the front fender. Remember to replace the 4 5mm hex bolts that hold the fender in place. The one with the rubber washer goes on the bottom. Do this for both sides. Before you go for a ride, check to make sure that everything is clear and nothing's in a bind.